Hi everybody again, Dr. Peterson, and we're going to continue our discussion with metric conversions, converting from one metric prefix to another metric prefix using dimensional analysis or conversion factors. So this problem here, C-1.6A, is asking us to convert 2.823 times 10 to the minus 9 grams to nanograms. And again, we're going to use the same procedure that we use in C-1.6. That is, we're going to first start with nano. Symbol for nano is lowercase n, and that's nano simply means 1 times 10 to the minus 9. Okay, so the meaning here, and an example here, since we're dealing with mass, is 1 nanogram is equal to 1 times 10 to the minus 9 grams. So that's 1 billionth of a gram of the base unit of the unit quantity, which is the gram here. So with this equality here now, we can generate two conversion factors. And if you allow me to go ahead and repeat this equality here, so we got 1 nanogram is equal to 1 times 10 to the minus 9 grams. And then we can divide both sides by 1 nanogram. That maintains the equality here, since we are dividing both sides by the same quantity. And this becomes 1. The nanograms cancel out. So 1 is equal to 1 times 10 to the minus 9 grams per nanogram. So that's one conversion factor we've already generated. Since we have the numerical part, I like to have the numerical part in the numerator, so therefore I don't really have to do anything else with this one. I'm going to repeat 1 nanogram is equal to 1 times 10 to the minus 9 grams. And this time I'm going to divide both sides by 1 times 10 to the minus 9 grams. And as you can see now, this is going to cancel out, becomes 1. So now we have generated another conversion factor, which in this particular case is 1 nanogram over 1 times 10 to the minus 9 grams. All right, and that's equal to 1. And actually, this is the conversion factor right here. 1 nanogram per 1 times 10 to the minus 9 grams. And as you know by now, I like to go ahead and try to put the numerical part, not in the denominator, but in the numerator. So this is simply, here, if you divide 1 divided by 1 times 10 to the minus 9, it simply would be 1 times 10 to the 9 nanogram per gram. So either one of these conversion factor would be perfectly okay. This is simpler for me to use when I do my conversion factors. So I'm going to go ahead and use that conversion factor if I need to use which one should I use. And I can go ahead and put equal to 1 again. This is equal to 1. These two are the same conversion factor. The only thing is this is the numerator, this is the denominator, the exact same conversion factor. It all depends on how you want to use. You can use that one, or you can use that one if you need to. So since I'm converting from grams to nanograms, I need for my grams to cancel out. Okay, so therefore you're not going to be able to cancel out the grams using this conversion factor. But you can cancel, since the grams is in the denominator here, and the numerator here, then this is the preferred conversion factor that we use to convert the grams to nanograms here. Or you can use that one as well. It's all, these two are all equivalent. So let's go ahead and do the calculation. Now these particular problems, I have my calculator here, and you should always have a calculator. I would suggest a TI calculator, TI-84 or TI-83. One of the TI calculators. I'm very used to using these. I'm very comfortable using TI calculators. So this is what I'm going to use. I'm going to use the one that I'm very familiar with, and I feel very comfortable using the TI calculators. So we start with what's given. Now we multiply by one or more conversion factor. In this particular case, we only need one conversion factor to convert to nanograms. So we'll be using this conversion factor. And again, if you want to use that one, that would be perfectly okay as well. But I'm going to use that one. Multiply by a conversion factor. And if you do that, when you do that, you multiply these two and you add the exponents, and that is going to be they both are going to cancel out. So this is going to be 1. It'll be 10 to the 0, so that's equal to 1. So therefore, the answer here would be 2.823 nanogram. And that's pretty simple, pretty straightforward. I didn't even have to use my calculator for this one, but you will be having an opportunity to use calculators in subsequent problems that you'll be having given in this particular class. So that actually, this really underscores the importance of being able to manipulate these metric prefixes, because now you can report the particular mass as 2.823 nanograms, or you can report the mass as 2.823 times 10 to the minus 9 grams. I would submit that this is a lot easier if you're going to report that in terms of nanograms. This is probably going to be the better quantity to report this number in, this quantity in terms of nanograms instead of grams, but they're all the same. I mean, this is the same quantity as that quantity, only they are expressed in different metric prefixes. But I would prefer, if I were to writing a paper or whatever, I would certainly prefer to report that mass in terms of nanograms, 2.823. It's more convenient. It's a lot easier to read. So there you have it, 3-1.6A. Thank you very much.